Today, we're jumping into a common frustration in market research. We dive into a new project and work hard for weeks. We deliver a strong report with important insights, and then nothing happens. The report isn't read, it isn't used, it isn't referenced. All that potential impact gets lost. That's the utilization gap. The data might be excellent, the study might be well designed, but if stakeholders don't absorb the findings, they can't apply them. The goal is to close that gap, and one way to do that is by making research reports easier to understand, more engaging, and more actionable. One method we teach at Research Rockstar for accomplishing this is visual storytelling. Visual storytelling is not about fancy charts and diagrams. It's about combining a strong narrative, supported by proof points for credibility, with visuals that help readers follow the logic and feel inspired. The visuals become communication tools, not graphic design exercises. The foundation of visual storytelling is a clear narrative, what some people call storytelling. In the course, we teach 7 elements that support a strong narrative: context, point of view, a clear goal, structure, powerful key findings, humanization, and brevity. When these elements are in place, everything else flows more naturally. And this isn't just our opinion, it's based on research from multiple sources on effective communication. Now, brevity often surprises people. Most of us were trained to be thorough when summarizing research results. But when communicating those results, the goal is focus. So how do we know if our narrative is focused enough? We should be able to explain the project's narrative, its story, in about 60 seconds. If we can't do that, the impact gets diluted. And once we do the work to get to that concise narrative, the full report becomes easier to write and more interesting to read. One technique we teach for finding your narrative is drafting a point-of-view sentence. It uses a simple fill-in-the-blank structure. Here's one we often use. The most important recurring theme in this research is blank, which can help the organization achieve blank. For a company looking to increase market share in the premium pet food category, this might become: the most important recurring theme in this research is that willingness to pay a premium is driven less by ingredient lists and more by emotional signals of nostalgia and responsible pet parenting, which can help the organization create differentiated messaging that supports premium positioning. That single sentence makes meaning obvious. The audience immediately sees the value. We've connected the dots for them. And for us as researchers, we can now build the report around the most relevant proof points and visualizations to support the story. No data dumps, no bearing the lead. The report becomes the beginning of a decision, not the end of a project. So if you want to impress your clients with your next research report, our advice is simple. Start with the narrative. We hope you found this useful and something you can apply to your next report.